Alright, let's get with the program. The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. When starting with 0 and 1, the first 10 numbers in the sequence are 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. That's wrong. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Yeah. Given an array containing the first two numbers of a Fibonacci sequence and an integer representing the length of the sequence, return an array containing the sequence of the given length. Your function should handle sequences of any length greater than or equal to 0. If the length is 0, return an empty array. Note that starting numbers are part of the sequence. So those are the conditions of this program. I'm going to map out what the code should look like and what needs to be done first. So I'm going to do that with the pseudocode. So just to explain my thought process, then I'll get into the actual code. So begin, and probably want to have sort of input and start sequence and length. So inputs, starts, sequence, input, length. Okay, so we're inputting those two, and then we want to check this condition as well. So if the length is 0, return an empty array. If length equals 0, then output empty array. So that's that. Then we probably want to do a for loop for this one. So before we get into that, for so we want to probably make the count to be equal to the length they give us. So count equals length. Loop and append values into final array and for loop. I think that should basically be it. Actually, before we get into that, let's really say we're going to do an if statements. So if the length of start sequence is greater than the actual length as we give it the inputs, then we do not add extra or previous values. Yeah. Append values into final array. Else calculate and append values into final array. How do you turn the case? How do you enter that in? Calculate. There you go. So that should be, oh, if I forget, output final array. Yeah, so that should be the pseudocode for this program. Now let's actually get into coding it. So let's start our timer and let's go. So we'll start with if length equals 0, return empty array, then for loop, and also everything that in my life, be till the end of time. I'll stay right by your side. You're the one. I'll dream my life. Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. Oh, let's create that way. And just like a friend, we're too shy. You weren't the only person was I, and I dream of you ever since. And I built up my confidence. The next time you come away, I know just what to say. Can't be done all for a minute. Girl, I want to know your name. Can't be told for a minute. Girl, I want to know your name. Balloons are faded. You can't stay above us nothing. When you see when you start the bed. Still got you dancing. You're staring in our souvenirs. Don't wanna let you on my head. It's not the day that I met you, the day I thought for a fact. Said that you love me, never left me, never was cold outside. And you walked on my life, you walk on my life. Oh, every time, all these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. It's I remember every time. All these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. Do you ever think I don't think this is complete, but let me test it because I'm not too sure. I'm building my hopes up, like mountains on open Tuesday. I still see the messages you read. I'm foolishly patient, can't get past the taste of your lips. Don't wanna let you on my lip. It's not the day that I met you, the day I thought forever. You said that you love me, never was cold outside. And you walk on my life, why'd you walk on my life? Why? And like this every time. On these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. Cause I remember every time. On these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. Do you think of me? But never even open to the day. You'll see the messages you read. Foolish be patient, and get past the taste of your lips. Don't wanna let you run my head. Not the day I met you, the day I thought forever. You said that you love me. It's cold outside, like when you walk on my life, why you walk on my life? Oh, yeah, this every time. All these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. Cause I remember every time. All these days I feel like you and me. I'll be anniversary. Do you ever think of me? Do you ever think of me? Cause I love you, love you. There's nothing if I can't have you. And so right away we got this, we never matters, we'll be in the whole time. I'm so sorry for the circle, been spending all my nights waiting to tell you. Oh, I'm really keeping my distance and know you're the feeling I'm missing, you know. Then I hate to admit it, everything is nothing if I can't have you. So I can't write a wrong song that's not about you. Can't be here, that thinking about you, baby. I hate to tell you that, like I never do. A song that's not about you. Can't be here, that thinking about you. To tell you that, let me cut you, I can't have you. Something's wrong here. I'll wrap my head around it. Find a way to push this and this. I thought that I've been hurt before, but now I'm gentle and empathy so. Your words got deeper than mine, and I need someone to bring me back to life. Ooh, I feel them going on. I know to make it alive. You my love, move on. You got me feeling till I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. I'll be there without your kisses. Oh, that's even wrong. So what's wrong here? Doing me in stitches, freaking over myself. You can do it for me. I'm dead without your kisses. I'll be needing stitches. Just like a love drawn to a flame. Oh, you heard me, yeah. Couldn't seize the pain. You'll get it how close to the touch. And I'm gonna reap what I sow. Get you right on my own. I've been going under, but I know that make it alive. Real quick, you my lover. Move on, you got me beating till I can't breathe. You can fall off my knees, even now. Without your kisses, and I'll be needing stitches. Double tripping over myself. I can get you from me. Now they want without your kisses. I'll be needing stitches. Oh no. Why did I do this? This is the problem. If I is less than start sequence document, I will push start sequence I. Oh, there's the problem. When you find out array, That's what we just wasted all that time for. Damn. We've gotten this in sooner. It was this. So that's about like 16 minutes. Fair enough. Fair enough. This 20 lines of code. I don't think this probably needs 20 lines of code. Let's ask ChatGPT what has made it more efficient, because this is like a total waste. How could I optimize this? I could turn this to. Don't need this. I could turn this to a ternary operator. Yeah, let's try that first. So I less than start sequence dot length question mark, and if true do this, if false do this. So we wouldn't need this. The same thing here. If you could like 5 lines of code just like that. Then let me see. We'll also turn this if else statements here as well. Just an operator. So let's try that. So start sequence dot length greater than equal to length question mark if true do this, and if false do this. Well, this returns going to be a problem. You can return that kind of stuff in there. So I would say final array equals to that, and then make this length of that, and then get rid of all of this because we don't need that. Yeah, that's the same thing. I've lost 3 lines of code as well. Is there another way to optimize this? That's fine. That's fine as well. If we actually remove this, I think this is still gonna work as intended. Let's take this out. Still as intended, so we don't even need that. Let's close this. So we've literally turned 20 lines of code into 7 lines of code. Can't believe we still had that time on that. That was a very simple solution. I don't know why I wasted time on that. Without this, we got 7 lines of code there. Is there a way to simplify this even further? I don't think so, to be honest. This looks like... Okay, let's add GTP now. Surely there's no way to simplify this. ChatGPT, GPT. I can't believe you just said GPT, man. What does this code do? So he says this is a cleaner version. So what does this actually do? So this does down standard, and while this, what does this add? Probably a function that I have no idea what it does, so I'm not going to try to do that. Actually, how would you make my code shorter? Actually, this actually works. That's 6 lines. Actually works, fair enough. But that was that. So it took 15 minutes, and yeah, we actually got that done. So we just cracked the Fibonacci Sequence program, and thank you for sticking around. See you again next time, next session.